I am way behind on recording stuff. Oof. Yeah, I had the mulligan away. And I want to say I put that pithing needle on the bottom. Yeah. And playing against Merfolk, one of the easier matchups. I usually have the graveyard sitting out so I can watch them. But yeah, things aren't looking so bad here. That spreading seas does kind of suck on my Academy ruins, but it doesn't really matter right now. I mean, for some reason here lately, I've been doing some like ridiculous misplays. But starting to get back into the groove of it. I think I don't know. I took a break for a little bit there. I played at like a bunch of games, and then took like I don't know, like a week-long break, and then a bunch of more games. And in those breaks, I've been focusing on my college a lot. In those breaks, I found that I wasn't doing so hot. So here's one mistake I noticed I made. Abrupt decay is on top. I could very easily abrupt decay that spreading seas right there. And I don't know why I didn't. Instead, I abrupt decay the curse catcher. But yeah, spreading seas would have worked. Decay on the seas would have worked just fine. And then I would have been able to start killing off stuff with spell bomb, or drawing, or recurring with lantern if I needed to. But it turns out I didn't need to. Yeah, I even mentioned in here I forgot I could use the decay on that spreading seas. So now I'll use the decay on the seas and get my shredder back. But the lock is in at this point. I can't remember how long my opponent continues to play. So, put my opponent within burn range at the end of their turn. Untap. Yeah, I don't know why my opponent's doing that, so I'm assuming to try to like run down my clock a little bit, because then I have to click OK. But whatever. Yeah, and they make me play it out where I burn out the opponent. Whatever, I guess. Game 2. If I remember correctly, there was some white in my opponent's deck. I like the hand, because almost all of that can take out all sorts of threats. Take out Merfolk, slow down the opponent. Yeah, I wanted to get rid of that spreading seas, because that spreading seas on my Llanowar Waste would have destroyed me. So yeah, just ripping apart the opponent's hand if I can. Set up for the lock. I got another Thoughtseize that'll help me ensure that Snaring Bridge hits play. And I was looking for a Mill Rock, but Didn't see it. And I can take this damage and survive, so not too worried there. I really wanted that Merfolk to get rid of Thassa. Yeah. Look at that Pyroclasm on top. So I was worried about Thassa there for a bit, because that constant scry, it makes it a little bit harder to control. I was surprised my opponent didn't Spreading Seas my Copperline Gorge, but so Pixis is coming up. Yeah, sure enough, there's a Wanderwine hub. So that lets me that let me know that my opponent was on white as well. So it was Threat of Stony Silence in there. I am stuck with the Inquisition in hand, but if I really need to, I can Ghost Quarter my own Llanowar Wastes, or Ghost Quarter, and go get a Swamp, and I'll be set for all the mana I need. Yeah. And that's it. So, Merfolk, one of the easier matches.